Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Jess's Bad Match Review. I'm Jess from Our Wrestling Podcast, and now, let's just get to this crap. This time, I'm reviewing the huge pile of fuck from WWE Royal Rumble 2003, Scott Steiner versus Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. There was a ton of hype for Scott Steiner coming to the WWE, with the brand extension in full swing and SmackDown clearly being the better show in 2003. Vince was willing to do anything to get his son-in-law over as World Heavyweight Champion on Raw. Enter Scott Steiner, who had made a name for himself in WCW during its dying years for his off-the-script shoot interviews, altered physique, and volatile temper behind the scenes. Truth was, Scott Steiner's in-ring prime was in the early to mid-90s, where he and his brother Rick ruled and revolutionized tag team wrestling. However, as the 90s came to a close, Scott decided to replace injury rehab with bulk and enhancement. And the 2003 Scott Steiner looked fantastic, don't get me wrong. He often skipped leg day though. But he was a shell of his former self in the performance department. After a very lukewarm crowd response for Scott Steiner, the match began. Within 5 minutes, it was clear that Steiner was blown up. Mouth wide open and breathing heavily were obvious signs that he had hit the wall already. This was the case the entire match, unfortunately. Still, he was holding it together. Even at a slow, methodical pace, it actually wasn't that bad. Wow. I'm actually kind of feeling bad for even choosing this match. Okay, there it is. But you know what, though? Sometimes even the best wrestlers botch. Oh, shit, he just dropped him. He just dropped him there. In all fairness, it wasn't all Steiner's fault, right? He and Triple Son-in-Law just didn't have chemistry together. Also, Steiner was never challenged to have good matches in WCW when he was a singles competitor there. So the shock of coming to the WWE, where they had clearly developed a certain match template and had way more structure than WCW, didn't do him any favors. Triple H even bled, and it still couldn't save this match. Oh, and by the way, to add to the shitness of this match, this is how he bled. Yeah, the back of the belt cut him open. The leather cut him open. Great. The end came when Triple H simply rolled outside and got his trusty sledgehammer from under the ring, hit Steiner in the gut right in front of the referee, causing him to be disqualified. However, he still kept his World Heavyweight Championship as a result, and damn it, that's important, isn't it? The two rematched the following month at No Way Out in 2003, with Triple H pinning Steiner to end this feud, and they never spoke of it again. Well, that does it for another edition of Jess's Bad Match Review. Click like and subscribe below. Also, join us every Tuesday for a new episode of Our Wrestling Podcast. Find us on social media, Twitter, and Instagram at O.W.P 2019, Facebook at Our Wrestling Podcast. This has been Jess from Our Wrestling Podcast, and I just watched this match so you don't have to. Have a good one, guys.